Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, God. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek. Well, we encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, man, your boy is out here with that ring on, man. Listen, it's your boy Real. We got my cuz Will in the building. We got the man that just won't stop cussing. We got Big J in the building. And the man, I think he finally had his victory parade this weekend when he won his championship. It's that man BA, man. Listen, guys, if you guys are into geek content plus more, man, we definitely are here for it, man. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. You in the right place, man. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday mornings. We get our geek on. And also, too, man, everybody hit them likes for us this evening, man. As we continue to grow the channel. We definitely use your help with that. Also, too, man, follow us over on our socials. We have down below in the description box. All right, man. Let's get to it, fellas. We got some It Dairy chapter 1, 2, and 3 to talk about, man. Chapter 5, man. So let's say episode 5, as y'all know, was this past Sunday. Great episode. But listen, I'm gonna let you know right now. If you have not seen this episode yet, we encourage you to go watch the show, come back, let us know what you think. But until then, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yes, sir. Listen, we're gonna be talking about It. Welcome to Dairy, episode 5. Fellas, let's get to it. Cuz, what is on your you wish Pennywise was your best friend mind out here, cuz?
That clown has finally showed up and was acting a doggone fool. Didn't snuff anybody out particular. As far as like the kids that he was going after, did get a couple of the army guys, but like that was diabolical. Being able to bring the other kid back had you thinking it's like somehow he survived the whole time. It was just feeding off of the fear, essentially. End up killing off the other kids, feeding off their brains, and then once I actually was able to basically manipulate the kids to go actually down there and had them drugged up. He girl had the kids to take the mommy pills, the mom feel good pills or whatever. The 3 of them, not just like one to see how it go, but them kids popped 3 of them.
Yeah, I thought they were saying 3. You gonna take 3 and keep them on you. Just take one. That's why I thought I didn't think we gonna take all 3 of them at the same time. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I thought they were just gonna each take 3, have them in a pocket, carry around. Once anything started happening, that they were gonna pop them. Nah, they started popping the things that there was peppermints. Were down there blaze like a mug. It was funny watching it just move in slow motion.
Everybody talking slow.
Yeah, it was a great episode though. Overall, able to Pennywise officially showed up. Everything else was like in a picture or a silhouette of him, but now he officially showed up. It was crazy seeing him. I actually got the chance to see the stone, the case that came off of his casing when he showed up on Earth. I actually got to see the stone actually work like in present time or in the 60s, which was pretty great. Because that's what ended up saving the little girl as well. But to see what was crazy was that they actually showed like what he did to the other kids as well, which was wow. I described it, but actually seeing what he did to them was a lot worse than the description. Which was chaotic. And what was crazy was the colonel or the major that was down there, which was supposed to not have like that fear thing, but to see his wife and that actually like had him shook. Like, I wouldn't say he was fearful, but he was for sure shook. He was like, "What are you supposed to be here?" And like from that point on, he was off it. Almost shot the kids and they're shooting his partner. But yeah, it was just they shouldn't have went down there. They should just leave. The NC were late, but now it's crazy because the natives were like, "Yo, it's been pretty chill. We haven't had that many bodies drop." entity should be going away here pretty soon, and then the
Yep.
most go down there and start adding bodies start adding up real quick. So it is what it is. Should some things just should be left alone, and it is definitely one of those things. What you got, BJ?
I think the Scooby Gang need to stay out of the sewers. Their ideas are always terrible. Everything they come up with is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Them to decide, oh, hey, let's go in the sewers. He had already told his dad what's going on. The dad believed him. Why wouldn't you
Mhm.
tell your dad, hey, our friend showed up. He said we can go down here, have him go down there with you or something. But no, let's just go down there by ourselves. And like you said, let's OD on these edibles and go down in the sewers and just start tripping. Like I said, couldn't even take one to start. Just hey, let's go
Yeah,
straight
Just
to
to
three.
see.
that's what I thought they were doing. Until it was steady doing this. It was like, hold on, wait, what?
We're 12
Come
years
on,
old.
man.
Let's take all of them and see what happens.
Cause one of them was like, you sure it's a good idea? Yeah, but I'm do it all the time. Don't worry about it. It's like,
she would be dead. She would be dead if it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, yeah, you did get to see your buddy. There was a lot of weird stuff in there. Like I said, Pennywise showed up, of course. Halloran had his whole episode with his grandfather, and that whole weird place he went to. The wife showing up to get killed. Like I said, I don't know. I blame the kids for the handler's partner dying because I'm like, y'all just didn't have to be there. Y'all gonna run in there,
yeah,
make me shoot my boy, and we've been through all this stuff together, and that's my co-pilot. All messed up. So, and they didn't even get the stones. So I'm like, they ain't accomplished that. So I'll leave it to BA.
I'm just going to tackle that second to last thing. They did a good job of setting up the sewer scene when it came to the military dude seeing his wife. And I don't think that was a fear. They might have just flipped it and say, well, if you have no fear in your system, then we're just going to do the person that you love in a sense. And that's what appeared from him. And then once he shot her, I was like, oh, he gonna shoot his son. It was no hesitation right after that. But the guy, his friend, I mean, I'm sorry, military training and everything, just human instinct. Move the gun. Why do you step in front of said bullet? If you had enough time to get in front of the shot, you had enough time to alter said shot. And I was like, you didn't have to die, my guy. So that was his fault. I'm gonna go ahead on and blame him for that. But the even the general Shaw, I believe I said that he knew. I believe I said that he knew what was going on, and he didn't just come back. I said that was all a lie. And it turned out he was in fact lying. He knew what was going on the whole time. And I think this is his mission. Maybe the slingshot is a relic to keep him remembering. But he said he took some pills and that made him remember. So I mean, if they want to try to like tie in like real life events, maybe he was a part of the MK Ultra type testing and things like that. Go look it up, family, if you don't know what that is. And maybe he got a hold of some drugs that made him remember, but who knows? But he's definitely using this for his own facility, his own play, and I'm just trying to figure out where his storyline ends up. And shout out to old boy, what's his name? Tatanka, the nephew. I don't know his name.
Tanya.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Tatanka. He the fact that he dropped that thing when he was running, I'm like, bro, you cannot drop that. That is the one thing that keeps the spirit at bay, and then you drop it. I know you was running for your life, so I'm gonna give you that. You was definitely running for your life. But hold on, brother. You got to hold on to the rock. Said, like pretending you was playing football. You're a full running back. You got to hold on to that thing. Pause. But the kids, man, I'm gonna go ahead and swing around to the kids. They they just being kids at the end of the day. But I think we all knew that little boy Matt was definitely Pennywise. I think we all could catch that. He was absolutely pale, not even close to.
Yeah.
I know you ain't see the sun in a couple of days, but my God, my man, you just walking like a corpse right now. So I think that was pretty obvious. And just seeing the manipulation at play, and we just like they're just going to just one right into another, just feeding right into it. And that's pretty much how that played out. I do like the fact that once he saw the artifact in the sewer, he just stopped right away. That was a nice scene, or whatever the case, when his mouth was wide open and you seen every teeth and every tooth, just everything. That was a dope scene to pause on.
Yeah, that was.
But I'm waiting for her to go. She needs to go. I'm tired of her. I'm tired of this lady, this girl actress. She can go. But she finds a way. Maybe it's that little bracelet she got with the little turtle symbol. I know the turtle is a higher spiritual being in a sense to counter what Pennywise is doing. But she's finding a goddamn like just 9 lives here. She's definitely catting it up right now. But I guess the last part, Big J mentioned Hanlon's part. I thought that was dope. The fact that once that box opened, he's pretty much walking around like the Sixth Sense. He can see dead people now, and so he sees Slim walking, looking just lost. Like I don't know where the hell he's walking to. I'm curious to know where the spirit is going. I know that homeboy took his body, so I knew that was definitely the dead person, and that was his spirit just wandering, I guess. But I ain't trying to see all that stuff. So he's definitely going to see a lot of dead people moving forward because it's going to pick up. And lastly, man, I think Ingrid, Mrs. Kirsch, shout out to those that called that was the butcher's wife. My man got some. He got some 1950s wife beater syndrome because he definitely came across like he done whooped their ass a couple times.
Stood in the shadows real quick, and then all of a sudden he came to the light a little bit. Well, my steak at like, God dang, bro.
Yeah, that was area to sense like, oh boy, she better not mess that steak up. But she's the one sleeping with homeboy Hank, and he escaped everything, and I don't know how that's playing out. So we'll see what happens with that. And I guess his wife, Charlotte, and she's seen the her envision of fear, which is Pennywise in a sense, and it was the cop. The cop had a different outfit, a different uniform than all the rest of the cops. I don't know if y'all peeped that, and he was sweating profusely. I know y'all saw that. That was a Georgia cop, wherever they from. That was one of their cops, and that was her fear point. Is just seeing those cops, and that's why she reacted the way she reacted, and then quickly went away just like that. So now she sees what her family is seeing as well. So that's even worse for that particular family, and that's about it. I still think last week's episode was the better episode overall, but moving forward, this is you can see that the stakes are definitely rising, and we see where we're going with it next week, but. So far so good, man. It's a double thumbs up for me,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this episode was better just because of what the outcome was and how everything led up to this point. We're starting to see more and more people starting to be affected by it. Listen, I'm gonna touch on a few points here. So the Hamlin thing, like you said, BA. I was wondering. I thought BJ or Cuz would have brought that up. The fact that that's where he got that sixth sense to see the dead bodies and all that stuff. And if a lot of people who don't know, he's an older black man from The Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah. So that's where he got his ability to see dead people and all that stuff. So man, yeah, that part was crazy. I thought at first I didn't catch on to it yet until like after the fact. I thought that maybe he was Pennywise still had him or whatever. That's what I thought it was. But then I was like, oh wait, hold on. So when they showed back that box and showed the box was open and the light was out of it, that's when I kind of put two and two together. Like, oh, he can see dead people now. So I'm like, okay. So that made a whole lot of sense. I'm with you, BA. I told my wife, I said, that's Pennywise, the little boy who came back. That dude looked as white as the screen right here, bro, in the background. Like, bro, that is Pennywise, bro. Like, I don't know why they didn't really realize that, but I guess they wanted him to be alive so bad. They really believed that it was him. He did two things that kind of should have set something off. When he said, like, I'm not going back to my dad, I'd rather go back to the sewers. Like, you literally just saw dead bodies floating and folks dying in front of you. You'd rather go back to that than to your dad's house. That was the one red flag. The second red flag is when she was like, okay, we're gonna go back down to the sewer. I don't want to go back down there again. She was like, but you just said it's either your dad's or the sewer. Like, what's going on here, right? So when he did that, I'm like, okay, that's another red flag. Also, when she made that speech about either you're gonna sink or you're gonna float, notice he didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
that was another red flag. I said, yeah, that's Pennywise. That's Pennywise. What's the guy named the general, right? When he sent that
General
army
Shaw.
down there, yeah, General Shaw, when he sent the group down there, man, to go, find an artifact and all that stuff. The part that made me mad about this, so when all those guys died and he told the major that, hey, we gonna take care of that, it was wrong for what they did. I'm thinking to myself, why you getting mad at her when she told you at least 4 times in this show, don't go down there, don't mess with this entity or whatever, you cannot control it. Show you that twice in that episode. You cannot control it. You still was like, okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do or whatever. So when these people go down there and die, that's not on her, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that she was like, yo, listen, he not gonna listen to me. He gonna take my nephew anyway. Let me go ahead and give him this artifact that's gonna protect him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He told me, that's why she whispered in the ear, like, you keep this on you at all times or whatever. And so she lied to them and was like, yeah, he's the only one who can control it, blah, blah, blah. Not knowing, like, they not knowing that, she really giving it to him to protect him and everybody else. Yeah, you die. It's whatever. And so I was like, when I seen that part, I said, yeah, it's about to be some bodies piling up in this episode, bro. Because that was, I don't understand it, man. She told this man multiple times, when you was a kid, you saw what he did, and yet they still think they can control it. Now, even with guys dying down in the sewer, we're going to still see this guy. We're on episode 6, 7, and 8. We're going to still see this guy, still try to send. I know. That just makes no sense to me, bro. You sacrificing people's lives on what you think you can do. When you've already seen now, that's not the case. You cannot control this thing. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? But
I just said that, BA.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking it, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, it's just crazy to me, bro. But like y'all said, so I forgot to tell y'all. So y'all know Miss Ingram. You know who that is in this series, right? I want to see if any of y'all know who this is. She's a younger,
the younger clown and the older woman.
Yeah, there you go. So in It Chapter 2, when Jessica Chastain's character went to that house with that old lady, that's who that is. That's who it is. Yeah. And so also too, I was watching something and this person also said y'all need to start focusing on what they're wearing or what is around them, as far as like what they driving, what they sitting on, what they wearing. If they got anything that's red, that is a red flag. So supposedly my wife was trying to tell me that she is the daughter of Pennywise, in a sense.
What the dude that was the real life guy that was running the clown show circuit, in a sense, Bob Gray.
Yeah,
supposedly.
And so supposedly, yeah. And so that's who he took on the identity of or whatever. So yeah. So that was pretty interesting, bro. Like that's a lot of tie-ins. Like also too, I don't know if y'all remember in It Chapter 2, the part where Mikey, when he's grown, went to talk to those natives, and they gave him that that little box or whatever. Excuse me. So suppose that's who Tanya was supposed to be. It's that older guy who gave him that stuff. That's what they said he's supposed to be. Because I was sitting there thinking, like, dang, when he ran into the sewer, is he gonna die? But I think my wife was saying, I think he's the older guy that was in It Chapter 2 who gave Mikey and them that box to put Pennywise in or whatever. So yeah, it's a lot of tie-ins right now, bro. And it's crazy, man, because they started talking. I was watching the video. They started talking about how the fact that they're gonna go back at least 27 years each time or whatever, and it's gonna be. I don't even know how this season's gonna end because you're gonna be going back. But they were saying they don't know how they're gonna do it. They don't know if it's like Pennywise gonna show Harlan a flashback, and that's how they're gonna show the episodes, or what, or they're actually going to go back in time and show you what was going on or whatever. So. But yeah, man, like I said, great episode, man. We almost to the finish line, bro. We got what episode 6, 7, and 8 next, bro. But yeah, it's getting good right now, man. I'm just glad that the kids aren't looked at as crazy in a certain aspects. You know what I'm saying? I know the son don't look like he crazy because the mom and the dad starting to see it now. Now the other kids, parents, I don't know what to tell you on that one, but let's see, it was something. I thought it was something else I was gonna say, but you can say something, BA? Oh, that be gonna say something. Now I forgot what I was gonna add something else. It was something else that they showed on the show that I want to point out. I can't remember. I'll probably think about it later. But so far, man, what you grade this episode so far? Cause
8.8, 8.5. It's been consistent, steady. I'm not giving it a 9 because I don't know about it. Rewatching them, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's definitely a great show.
we know Will not gonna die because that's Mikey's dad. So we know he's not gonna die. Spoiler alert. What you got, BJ?
7.5. You know,
That's it. 7.5. Why you hate her, BJ?
this ain't like I say, this is not my normal wheelhouse, man. So I'm giving it a above average for what it is.
Okay. What about you, BA?
I forget. Did we rate last week's episode? I gotta check back and see what I said.
We did.
I don't think we did.
I thought we did. Okay.
So I think last week's episode for me will be a 9.5 for me. So I'm gonna dial this down to I'm gonna say a strong 8.75.
So last week was the one with the girl got an eye cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last week was chaotic.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I kind of told y'all, I figured that's what was gonna happen. She was gonna let them know that she didn't have nothing to do with it or whatever. But you know how they still don't believe her and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm with you, cuz I'm hard to give it like an 8.5. So I don't know what I would have. I gotta remember what episode 3 was. 4 was. But I think you might be right, B. I think 3 was the one we was like, it kind of slowed down a little bit. I thought 4 was the one that slowed down. So it was 3 that slowed down. 4 was the one that was starting to pick up, and it picked it up even more on this one. Okay. Yeah. I mean, listen, but the way these episodes started to pick up, bro, I got confidence in episode 8. I know, BA. I know. We're gonna wait till you get. I know. Well, I got a little faith. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and get to these quick hits. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right, man. Check it out. First trailer for Lanterns was shown at HBO Max up front. I'm guessing that's kind of like a little part where they show different clips and stuff like that to like the stockbrokers and all that stuff of HBO and all that stuff to show them what got coming up and stuff. So, but this is what they said was in the trailer so far. They said Hal Jordan plays a substitute teacher role to Jon Stewart, and then the Squirrel Green Lantern is mentioned, likely Chip. I know a lot of people thought that squirrel that Superman saved in Superman was Chip, but I was like, I don't think that's Chip. I think they were just kind of like just showing how Superman, he thinks all life is precious. But BJ, what you think about this one, man?
I mean, it'd be nice if they let us see it, but hey, I understand they got to go through the cons and the investor events first. But I look forward to seeing what the direction they're going in. I mean, like I said, with the whole police procedural thing sounds interesting. So we'll just have to take a look and see.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. If Chip is in this show, does that take away from like the seriousness that they try to go with? Or you think it is what it is?
That would be the James Gunn influence.
Well, I mean, Chip is a real Green Lantern though, bro.
I understand that, but James Gunn can't help but putting cute animals and stuff, That's his trademark.
But he did direct animals, right? He did direct this and write this.
Hold on. Cute Animals, his wife, and Michael Rooker. Them 3 are gonna be in everything he does.
Hey, Michael Rooker, obviously,
and his brother.
Yeah, and his brother.
Yeah. But what you got, BA?
I'm interested on the substitute part. So he's not a real mentor. He's just subbing in. So does he get captured halfway through or something? Does something about his partnership end quickly, whereas though they can't say he's a full teacher, he's just a substitute. He just filled in. That's what I'm interested in. That it's just so open ended. I don't know. So they didn't say he plays a full mentor. It's just a substitute. So that tells you it's something short, something that's not permanent, something that's maybe he jokes about it, maybe he doesn't he doesn't, as in John doesn't take him serious. People don't treat substitute teachers seriously, like, ever. So maybe he should have listened to him, and now he didn't, and now he has to find out whatever he's figuring out, he might have to do it by himself, and he should have listened more when the person was available. So I don't know what to take from it as of right now. And like I said, it'd be nice to see the trailer, but it is what it is. But no, that's just what I take from it. It's incomplete, but it's incomplete for a reason. I would like to know the reason.
So supposedly they said that they supposed to have been together so far, I think for like a month or two or something like that. I think from what I read. So I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I'm with you. I don't know what they mean by substitute. Is John gonna get kidnapped or something, and he's taking his spot as a Green Lantern or something? Before he comes back? Like you said, like a substitute teacher or what? But I don't even know. What you got, cuz?
I think it ends up the main mentor ends up, or teacher does get kidnapped, and that's what causes him to come. Him being the substitute, they end up also working it as that's where the buddy cop comes in. Them trying to find what happened to his original teacher, and doing all that work. I think that's what's going to end up coming from. The overall story. I'm looking forward to it. I agree. Just like y'all, looking forward to when we're able to see a teaser and then the main trailer as well. It's nice that the information is going to start slow rolling out, even though they pushed it back to late summer. But it is nice to start getting more and more information about it. Looking forward to it.
So with them showing this trailer, we gonna actually get to see the trailer.
Super Bowl.
If they pushing it back to next month, probably right around Super Bowl, I guess.
Guess that will be 6 months. Right around 6 months.
March, April, May, June, July.
Will they do 6 months out for a TV show though?
Trying to get it hyped up. I don't know. Not necessarily, but I mean, this especially with the talk of the bidding wars for HBO, they could be putting it out there to get the price up.
Yeah, I could probably see that.
Everybody know who's going to own an HBO. It's going to be Larry Ellison.
I hope not.
Oh my god. You said Netflix. Listen, no, what I'm about to say though, what it was a show we were just talking about not too long ago, who had damn, what's the name of the show? Fallout. Remember Fallout dropped their trailer a month before the show come out.
Yeah.
So I remember when we saw that, I'm like, yo, I don't think they're gonna drop a Atlanta trailer like 10 years in advance or nothing. I think they're gonna probably do the same thing, because you don't normally see TV shows like drop their stuff out like a year out or whatever. So I mean, they have been done with this for a while. So it's like, we're not going. I mean, look, if you're not going to do a trailer, at least throw out some clips or something. Like we seen that same picture of him and John, walking down that little road or whatever. Like, give us something else, because y'all pushed it back. We're supposed to get it towards the beginning of the next year. So you probably would have dropped the trailer around this time, maybe next month or whatever. But since he pushed it back to maybe August, if we are guessing, then you're probably not going to get one until probably around Supergirl in July.
After Supergirl.
It'll probably be during Supergirl's release and end up dropping it then. That'd be sick.
I mean, it makes sense because we got the Wonder Man trailer and it drops in December, right? And it came out in the beginning of this month, into last month, so about a month. About a month out,
yeah. So because TV shows don't do the same because as movies, so movies they got money riding on that, so they're gonna try to get the marketing out ahead of time, ahead of schedule or whatever. With TV shows, man, hey, the show come out tomorrow, we can drop a trailer today. It's like that's just how they move over there, man. But I think what a lot of people seeing, the fact that this trailer, or should I say, this show, has already been done now, and I feel like they're ahead of schedule with their production and all that stuff. You would think they would at least just give us some clips or something. But a lot of people say maybe something in like Entertainment Weekly, but Entertainment Weekly doesn't usually start putting stuff out until probably close to the time the show's about to come out.
Well, They did. So y'all, eventually y'all gonna get tired of me. They did give a teaser for The Pit like 2 months ago, and it comes out in January. And so that would have been right around 4+ months for that show. And but it was also right around Emmys and all that as well. So it's probably like your but they had just started like their season 2 taping and everything.
Yeah.
And they end up dropping
Well, you know what?
shortly thereafter they dropped a teaser for it. So that was right around, what is it, November? So that was right around September-ish. I think they dropped a teaser for it.
You might have a point. When did that Seven Knights of the Seven Kingdoms trailer drop for the new Lord of the Rings show?
Oh yeah, see that.
And when that show come out? Did it come out next year?
Yeah, that was what, last month or
Mhm.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's what I'm saying. Like it's these ones that was either very successful or it would just depend on the studio, I would think,
yeah, the
that
studio.
wants to release it. So with HBO, that's why I say like I think that they will end up doing it early, just because they have done it before. So that's why I would think. There's hope. There's hope. Yeah, y'all more than likely, right? Because it has been more consistent that 1 month out. But I would say there's a 2% chance of that 4 to 6 month time frame. 2%.
So the Night of the Seven
I hope
Kingdoms
you're right though.
from the Game of Thrones series was October 9th when they had their release, and it comes out January 18th. So about 2 months.
November, December, January. Yeah. I mean, damn. Okay. So yeah, we probably not gonna get it like BA was saying. Probably not gonna get it to around like June, maybe May
Yeah,
if we
May
lucky, maybe
earliest.
May or something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got up next here. Check this out. Hugh Jackman on potentially returning as Wolverine in the Avengers film. This is what he had to say. He says, maybe. I'm never saying never, ever again. I have done 10 films now, so I think they have enough for an AI version of me. Oh, it sounds like he cool with the AI version. I was thinking about this though, BA. Do you think that we're gonna get Hugh Jackman in Doomsday?
Is Deadpool gonna be in it? If you tell me Deadpool's in Doomsday, then he's gonna be in it. I think they locked together for maybe one, maximum 2 more movies, and then that'll be it.
I think so.
It's time for Ryan Reynolds to recorrect courses here, and look at him go back go in the past or something like that, and see Hugh Jackman reading a X-Men script, and then pop one in the head and just keep it moving. Because I'm about tired of Hugh Jackman. It's like you said, he deserved his course. Logan was a great send off, and then they found a way to bring him back. God, and now I got to deal with that again. So it's just not believable for me anymore. It was then. It's not anymore, man. Like you say, you want to CGI this guy now. It's just I don't think he wants to do the grind anymore. Like that's a lot of work to pull off Wolverine, and it's just not enough CGH and steroids in the world that can make this. I don't know. Sylvester Stallone in some of these older movies look pretty. Some of these expendable movies look pretty jacked up. So I don't know. I guess he could pull it off for a little bit longer. I'm just tired of Hugh Jackman, to be honest with you.
Oh man, he said he's seen enough for the last 20 years. He ready for something new. What you got, cuz?
Yeah, I think he'll show up in either Doomsday or Secret Wars for the final closeout, and then prepare for the new Wolverine, because you are going to go with a younger X-Men. So for that, you also need a younger Wolverine as well, that can grow with your new team. So that's what I think is going to end up happening. Is he'll show up for one of these next two Avengers films. It'll be his final send off as far as playing Wolverine, and then we'll have our new Wolverine.
What you got, BJ? Oh, muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
So Hugh Jackman's 57 years old. I
I
think
knew he was
it's
gonna look the
about
age
time
up.
for him to go ahead and hang up the claws. I've been saying this for a while as well. I agree with BA. I think that he needs to die either in Doomsday or make the ultimate sacrifice in Secret Wars, and then had him the new
Hold on,
X Men
BJ.
can go avenge him.
Now, BA didn't say die. You putting the words in his mouth. Go ahead.
Well,
Go
no,
ahead.
Wolverine.
He
Hugh
did.
Jackman as Wolverine needs to die. They don't need to try. There needs to be a way that they can't bring him back. He's already died once, and they brought him back.
Mhm.
So we need him to
Okay.
die, and they need to be replaced with a younger actor, somebody in their 30s that could be Wolverine for the next 20 years, and let it go.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So yeah,
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
no, I just said
No,
he needs to have his heroic send off. Him, what's your boy name? Marsden, James Marsden. All of them. They need to die in a giant explosion at the hands of Robert Downey Jr. as he dies. this would be
All of
BA's
them.
dream. Everybody die in one scene, and then the
oh my god.
multiverse is rebooted into one thing.
Listen, man, since I got a heart, you know what I'm saying? Look,
Works for
I'm
me.
with you. I already I think this is I think I'm willing to put your hot toys on it, BJ. This is it. This is it, bro. This is gonna be the official, not gonna be no, you know what, let's bring you back for one more movie in the future. Nah, I think this is gonna be it. Like I said, I think there's a reason why they keep talking about rebooting the franchise and all that stuff, rebooting the universe and all that stuff. They're gonna replace a lot of these people with younger actors and all that stuff. Like you said, the dude's 57 years old, bro. Eventually, you're gonna have to replace him and add somebody else in there. So, no, I think he's done, bro. Now it would make sense. Him and Deadpool had a multiverse type of movie there, man. It only makes sense to have him and Deadpool in one of these movies. You know what I'm saying? So to kind of, like you said, to have an official send off. This is it, y'all. This is the last time you're gonna see him in any type of Wolverine outfit or whatever. This is it. It's time for us to move on. I think we already know they're gonna move on from the original X-Men cast. They're gonna be younger. They're already hearing rumors of who's gonna be who and all that stuff. They already got the director, so that's gonna be their focal point moving forward. I don't think they're gonna cast Wolverine like tomorrow or nothing, but we're gonna eventually see Wolverine in the future. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of the biggest stars of the X-Men franchise. So we're gonna see him eventually, but I think they're gonna kind of give a little bit of time, but it's going to be somebody else. It's gonna be Wolverine. Like y'all said, it's gonna be somebody younger who could carry the franchise for at least 20 years or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is, man. But I said I don't want the guy to blow up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think once everything gets reset, he gets erased. I think that'll be good enough for me, I guess. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got next, y'all. So check this out. James Gunn responds to DC fans who want to see Tom Brittany as the new DC's Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. So a lot of people are getting that from this right here. So somebody on let me see, let the folks at home see this. Check this out. So supposedly this person, real anarchy says Bruce says, and I don't know what that emoji is supposed to be. And then James Gunn answers, the guy is a great effing actor. This was on Threads. So I guess they figured because he said he agreed with that, that oh my God, that means he's gonna be the next Batman. I don't know why people are making put two and two together up to the smallest little clues or whatever, but because we think about this, man. Do you know anything about this actor? I don't know what he played in or anything.
I don't know anything about it because he's not Batman. We already told you who's going to be Batman, and sticking to it.
Hold on, BJ. Who gonna be Batman, BJ?
Glenn Powell.
What you got? Oh, man.
Now I don't know much about the guy, but yeah, it is crazy how people go crazy about it really quickly. But I don't think he's Batman worthy. It's because like the nah. I know like Gunn has already said that he has certain idea of characters and actors and stuff, but once they do their screen test, that's where he's actually end up selecting the people who is off of screen test. And so just because he likes them for certain things doesn't mean that they'll automatically get it. So I don't know where they started running with this guy being Bruce Wayne, but he's not going to be my Batman.
So do y'all think that James Gunn takes a list of what people kind of give him ideas of online, and then he goes from there? Or y'all think he already has an idea who to,
He
like
already has
5
the
people
idea.
Okay, I was
He
just
he
wondering.
has he has the idea. I think it's somewhere between 5 to 10. And then as he's going through their projects and things like that, he whittled it down to the 5, about 3 to 5, and
So
then
you don't
brings
think like a guy like
those.
this is on his list that people kind of suggested? No. Okay.
If
Okay.
he's on the list, he's already on the list from a project that he already liked, not from what people say. And he probably has an idea for him for certain roles. Yes, he could have him on for the Batman role, but he could also have him for Aquaman role or something else. I'm not saying he's gonna be Aquaman. I'm just saying he could have him for something else within the DCU, but it wouldn't have been because of what people put out there. I don't think that's what it is. I think as he watched these, he enjoys movies and TV shows just like we do. So as he's watching these shows, he see how people are. He creates a list of like, okay, like this guy, like this guy, like this woman, like this woman. Okay, I need have these characters that I need to have. Okay, this person did really great in this particular show, this particular movie. I think they have the characteristics that can fill this out, and then just builds out the list from there. Bring it down to, like I said, the 3 to 5 people that he ranks. Bring them in, do the screen test, see how they are with the character, see how they work with other people, and then move around how he sees fit.
What you got, BJ?
No, he's not gonna be Batman.
Whoa.
Okay,
Don't
so
be negative. Don't be negative, man.
I'm not. I'm positive he's not gonna be Batman. So so here's the thing. They said this actor is first of all he's British, but he's
Of
best
course.
known for playing the Reverend. What's the character's name again here? It's the Reverend Will Davenport in Grantchester. Have y'all ever heard of that show?
Nope.
I've looked at all the movies in his filmography, and
Mm-hmm.
I think he was in one movie with Tom Hanks in 2020. Other than that, I think everything else he's done is like English stuff. So I mean, once again, there could be a reason, something he might have seen him in, and I guess he's in the movie with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz this year. But
On
yeah,
Netflix.
probably Tubi or something. I think it's dropping on Tubi. But yeah, dude, I'm tired of having foreign actors play American superheroes. I mean, I love Tom Holland and all that. I loved Henry Cavill, but we don't need to import our heroes. Find somebody to play Batman in the U.S. I already gave you one. We already saw him in an action role, killing people, fighting, everything else.
Yeah,
Go on,
you're right.
let that man Glenn Powell, who was just starring in a mega blockbuster hit, play Batman, and leave it at that.
What you got, BJ?
Hey, I'm still tripping on Big J. No foreigners, not on American soil. So
America
to answer
first.
your question, I think I think James Gunn takes inspiration from both. I think he has his set number of people, but I think he'd be a fool just to close his eyes to that. So if the fans are saying you should look at A, B, and C, I mean, normally when it comes to major roles, those same characters are going to be the same guys over and over again for different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a certain look for Bruce Wayne, you're going to get probably like 3 actors that he probably didn't mention himself, and so every other person. And so it's not like you're going to have like 20 different guys for this role. No, it's going to have his set number and then maybe 1 or 2 from the fans that he takes in consideration. But where he gets this guy from is he auditioned to play Superman. So James Gunn saw him. He had the suit on. He did the lines. So James Gunn actually, I guess, in a sense, directed him in a short window. But he just chose to go with David. So he is very familiar with this guy. He is when he says he's a phenomenal actor, that tells me he did a hell of a job. But he just didn't breed out David. So he's probably say, well, I got David for this one, but I see you as something else. Go ahead on and just just save my number in a sense. And I think that's where we're going to go with it. So I don't think it's Batman either. But this is DC, man. How many roles can fit a 35-year-old 6'2" white guy? It's a lot of them. It's a
so he is
lot of roles
35
that can
and
fit
6'2".
that.
So he's 35 and 6'2".
So
Okay.
there you go. That it's not
What's
too
the
hard.
goal?
You can just name something and it can he
Renero.
perfect for it. So
Right.
that's smart of James Gunn to look at who stands out when they have the test screenings and things like that, save them. And when it's their time, see if they're available.
Okay. We can say BJ.
And I said I suggest either Booster Gold or Condiment King. That's my two for him.
You,
He can't play
you
no.
need
He
to
can't be no
just
major
Bro,
remove
character.
we can't,
Condiment King from
bro,
this
we can't keep
conversation.
casting everybody as Condiment King, man. Everybody can't be Condiment King,
Hey,
BJ.
you know what?
The feature Condiment King,
He can have his
the
British
It's
multiverse,
accent.
funny. It's funny you
the
bring this up.
multiverse.
I was watching a Lego movie right with my wife and my 2-year-old, and it's a brief part in it where as though they go through as villains in a sense, and one of them or whatever outfits is one of them is the Condiment King, and she was like, they just naming stuff now. I said, babe, no, that's real. That's Big J's favorite
unfortunately, that's a
favorite
real
villain, by the
character.
way. So
Yeah.
I definitely made sure that's a fact. So there you go.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, BJ, I will put your hot toys on it. We're going to see Condiment King at some point in the DCU, bro. We're gonna see him at some point. Not like a big major role in them, but he's gonna kind of do like a real quick cameo or something in a show or a movie or something. I could tell right now, James Gunn, bro. Couple things. So for that, I'm glad you brought that up, BA. That was pretty interesting, man. I didn't know he was tried out for Superman. But speaking of trying out for Superman, what you also said, cuz when you said that he might have tried out for this character, but they might see him fit for some other character. That's what happened to Nicholas Hoult. Remember, Nicholas Hoult was up for Superman. They said, you know what? I'd rather see you play Lex Luthor. Second fact, how y'all think David Cornsweet got eyeballs? The people put that idea out there that, hey, I can see him playing Superman. James Gunn brought him in, and then the rest is history. Now he's Superman. A lot of people fan casting him as Superman, and he ended up being Superman for real. So, if what you said, BA, then I can see this guy being part of that list of people they're gonna look at. I'm telling you, Brendan Sklenar is gonna be on that list, bro. He's gonna be BJ. I'm telling you, he's gonna be on the list, bro. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Glenn Powell, because I think he already kind of said that he's not gonna have anybody who's like a major star type like that or whatever. It's gonna probably be somebody who a lot of people don't know of, so that person can grow as this character, kind of like they did with David Cornsweet. A lot of people didn't know who David Cornsweet was. Now people see him as Superman. Get somebody else in here that they can see as Batman.
Look, they was in a movie together that he said he saw Twisters and he was like, "Hey, I like that guy." No, seriously, I saw an interview with James Gunn. He said he saw Twisters and he was like, and so he might have saw Batman and Superman in the same movie. Bam.
Listen, I'm gonna say this though. If they come out tomorrow and said, "Hey, Glenn Powell's Batman," I'm not gonna be banging the table, flipping over chairs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, because I told Cud that was my original pick until I saw Brendan Sklenar. Like, yo, that is Batman and Bruce Wayne right there, bro. That's who I want to be, Batman. But I'm not mad at if they decide to get Glenn Powell. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think we all kind of said that he's around that age and all that stuff, that he can be Batman at the age range we want him to be in or whatever, right? So no, I'm not mad at it, bro. Not mad at it at all. All right, y'all. Last topic here. Check this out. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem 2 is still happening despite the new live action reboot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we just asked this question on the last show. We finally got an answer to it, man. So, because what you think about this, man?
When I started, I was actually happy that they actually going through with part 2, because they said last week with all these adjustments to the Turtles, like it was starting to feel it was just starting to feel strange. You starting to do these cancellations, and you want to sonicify it. So it's like, are you just gonna cut your progress at the knees across the board by doing all these changes forward. But being able to go into part 2 of your Mutant Mayhem does maintain some level of continuity within the new Turtles, which I do like that they are doing. So is whoever was able to talk the higher ups into continuing with the part 2, especially if they plan to do a live action. You have to maintain eyeballs, and so this definitely helps with maintaining eyeballs for future turtle projects. So good job on this.
Yeah, they had already greenlit it before they even came up with the idea of doing the live action. So yeah. But what you got on this, Big J? Bring on your hatred, man. Bring on your hatred, man. Let's go.
I don't care. What BA got?
It's not hatred. It's more like apathy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean a thing to me. I mean, they could make this movie. They could not make this movie. They could make turtles in a blender. They could make turtle soup. I don't really care. I ain't gonna watch it either way. It could be animated, live action, claymation, stop motion, Lego. I ain't watching none of it. So, hey, it's all good.
If they did a claymation like the Incredible Mr. Fox, man, listen, I will be turned.
Yeah, look, I don't know. That looks kind of weird, bro. I don't know.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
No, it's a good movie. It's just I don't know, bro. That'd be kind of weird. They did an internal movie like that. What you got though, BA?
Very similar. I like it. I think it's interesting to have a part 2 to that series. I wasn't a fan of it 100%. Just wasn't my turtles, wasn't my cup of tea, like I said, but it's good. I know that it was enough. I can go without Ice Cube being a villain. Though. I don't necessarily need to hear his voice again. So you can go in on throw somebody else in there as a villain. That'd be cool. Yeah. No. War of the Worlds messed that up for me altogether. I can't listen to Cube the same.
Oh man.
So
Cube might retire from acting after that movie, bro.
Yep. Voice at everything. He needs to go.
Oh man. Shout out to Cube.
But yeah. So it's cool though. Like I said, it's good to sell merch and all these other things. Clearly the TV show is not going anywhere, so we'll see what happens with part 2. But yeah, I'll watch it though. Give it a watch.
Yeah, the TV shows don't be lasting long, bro. What was it? It was another one right before the movie TV show Ninja Turtles came out. That was kind of fun. I watched a few of them episodes on Netflix, but that didn't last long. It felt like they took the shows and made it. I guess because as I'm getting older, it seems a little more kiddie to me. But if you go back to the old like 80s Ninja Turtles or whatever cartoon, it was kind of goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think I tell you about that because I watched the first 5 episodes of the pilot episode and like the first 5 of that, and then like once it got past that, it just went off the rails and was goofy. I'm like, bro, I used to watch it as a kid and I liked it. Like, what is this? But yeah, no. So with them going along with Mutant Mayhem 2, got me wondering like if this movie is also successful, are they going to do a 3? That's what I'm wondering. If they're going to put all of their chips in the table on the live action, are they going to try to do both of them, or how they going to do it or whatever? So that's what I kind of wondering, because they already canceled the show that's kind of like a spin-off of the movie or whatever. So I mean, yeah, I liked it, man. I liked the movie when I went to go see it. I thought it was going to be a little kiddie movie. I heard the reviews for it. It's like, oh, okay, let me go check it out. Call Cuz up and say, bro, go stop what you're doing. Leave me alone and go to the movies right now. Go watch this movie. So shout out to them for that one. But yeah, I'm happy they're going to be doing a part 2. We get to finally see Shredder in this world or whatever. And then we're going to also get our live action movie. So all right, y'all. Let's see what we got up here next, man. Let's show some love to old Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir. We got some questions and comments, but a lot of them are over here on Playback is that we just showed the commercial there. So let me see. So Queen says she's planning on starting the Walking. I think there's the Walking Dead, WTD on Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully, what's the WTD? It's not Walking Dead, is it? It's not Walking Dead. Walking Dead with T is TWD.
Yeah.
Queen, let us know what that is real quick. And Islam says, we got to have a Rocket Raccoon, huh? Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. 'Cause a lot of people said Chip was. They think that Chip's gonna be in the show. I mean, Big J said he hated with all his heart and soul, but I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't even know how the tone and everything gonna look yet. So let's just see how that go. You know what I'm saying? And then Islam also says, y'all have a top 5 list of American actors to play Batman. You gotta add Big J that, man. Who you got, Big J? You got a top 5? So if it ain't Glenn Powell, who would you want to play Batman?
No, like I said, I think they need to just look around. Like I haven't been sitting there looking at a bunch of actors. Like I said, I'd have to look at these guys and see who's out there that could be viable in that role.
Bro, I'm telling you, after seeing Glenn Powell in that Chad Power show, and then like seeing him here in Running Man, I think he could be Booster Gold, man. I think he could pull off. I'm telling you, Big J. I think he could pull off the personality for Booster Gold, man. But I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if this, announced that he was gonna be Batman or whatever. He was my original choice to play Batman. And then he says, so he says he don't know why they haven't looked at Jacob Elroy. Is it Elori? That name?
Doesn't sound familiar. I think Queen was talking about Welcome to Derry.
Jacob Elordi?
Oh, Welcome to Derry. What'd you say, BJ?
You said Jacob Elordi?
No, Elori.
No, I don't know, because there's a actor named Jacob Elordi.
Pause, but I think he forgot the D in his name.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Jacob Elordi. That's an Australian dude.
Big J is right.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 28 years old.
What he play in? Let me see.
He was in
Euphoria.
Frankenstein, The Kissing Booth. Euphoria. He's in Euphoria.
Oh, that guy. The one who played Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster. My bad.
He's in that Wuthering Heights movie that they were showing the trailer for. I think with what's the name? The girl who played Harley Quinn.
Oh, what's her name? God dang it, Margot Robbie.
Robbie. He's in the Wuthering Heights movie that drops next year with her. He's in a bunch of stuff. So, I mean,
He was up for Superman too. He's one of the ones who's up for Superman. But I think I'll pass on him. He might be a little too young. He needs somebody a little bit older, probably in their mid-30s to be Batman. But yeah, that's a name that a lot of people kind of threw.
Like he in his damn mid-30s. Throw some face ray on him.
I ain't saying that. But no, I know a lot of people started throwing that idea after the whole Frankenstein movie. So his name started becoming popular again. I remember at one point, like I said, everybody threw his name out for Superman. Now everybody throwing his name out for Batman after they saw Frankenstein. So
he kind of taller. He's 6'5" though. So I mean,
yeah, he's tall. That's why he was up for one of the castings for Superman. He was tall like him and David Cornsweet, about 6'4", 6'5", or whatever. So, and I don't know, bro. I can't think of nobody else. Maybe he could be. No, I'm gonna say maybe he could be Nightwing or something. But he might be too old for that too. But how old are you? Say 25?
28. He's 28.
Nah, he'd be too old. He'd be too old.
What are you talking about? For Nightwing?
Yeah. Because Batman 30 will be in mid 30s if we talk about like getting like a Brendan Sklenar or somebody, or unless you're gonna say they're 40.
Well, you know Sklenar and Glenn are both for 36, 35, 36.
Yeah, 35, 36, yeah. So I'm saying, like, maybe unless you say like they really in their 40s in the movies or whatever, but in real life they're like 30 or something or whatever. So I mean, unless you do that, I don't know. But I can't see Batman being like 11, 12 years older than Nightwing. It wouldn't make any sense.
Well, he's from Australia, so that's already against Big J. So
yep, get him out of there. Big J said, "Heck no." But oh yeah, then he also says, I figured out who it was now, Salon. Appreciate you. He said Glenn Powell would be a greatest boost of gold. He says, I think the role is made for him, like Deadpool was for Ryan Reynolds. I'm telling you, Big J, he'd be a good boost of gold, bro. From what I've seen, like I said, I've seen the Chad Powers, and of course I've seen with the Running Man. Man, I see a lot of boost of gold, man. But he also said low key he looks like a Superboy Prime, but I don't know how they do that story. Yeah, I don't think they to that point yet, but I'm gonna be mad at me like a Superboy or something like that, like a Superboy Prime or something like that. But yeah. All right, y'all. I guess that's be all the questions and comments right there. We definitely appreciate everybody, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode. If you guys are new to the channel, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button over here on YouTube, man. Join us here for all these conversations that we have every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning, talking about all things movies and television. Also, too, everybody can hit them likes for us tonight. That'd be much appreciated to help us continue to build the algorithm up to find geeks like yourselves. And also, too, follow us on our socials. With all that being said, man, it's your boy Rail. Got Cuz in the building. Got Big J. We got BA, man. Y'all will's not strong as mine, all right? So listen, man. We'll be back here on Saturday. All we ask you guys to do. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, too. Got to throw that out there because we ain't going to see y'all again until Saturday. So happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, with all that being said, man, it's you guys. We out, man. Stay geeked. Yeah, we out.